Hey everybody, I'm Sable. This is our channel for the V360 marketing. I'm here with my co-host.
Hi, how's it going, everybody? Fonzie over here.
All right, today we just wanted to talk to you a little bit about what was going on in Vegas and what's been happening and future events that are possibly happening. Fonzie, do you want to kick it off with the first thing you want to talk about?
Definitely. Something that got announced yesterday was Hard Rock Hotels. They announced that they'll be participating in the Formula One racing this coming November. They actually announced they're going to be offering up to 3,000 seats. It's going to be posted up in front of the Mirage. So for those of you who have been following the Formula One racing here in Vegas, it's going to be pretty big.
I think I saw something about that on the news actually. They're building bleachers, right? Or they're setting up bleachers or something along those lines on the strip, right?
So as far as I've seen, it's only been rendering. I don't believe that they've, you know, done any completion yet. But that's where they're closing off a lot of those areas, and they're starting to
That's what it's
build the
okay.
seats. Um, as far as we're able to see from the news from yesterday, it's they're going to be selling their first tickets starting Wednesday, March 3rd. Or sorry, they're going to be starting March 22nd. Sorry, I got my dates all off. Uh, but they're going to be selling it to priority interest people first. So if you choose to show priority interest, all you have to do is all they ask is for a small donation to the Las Vegas Grand Prix Foundation, and I believe it was only about almost $8,
Okay.
and you get as early access to the tickets. This tomorrow, it'll be Wednesday the 22nd, and then after that, the full open ticket sales are going to be this coming Friday, uh, the 24th. So if you guys are following the Formula One racing, this is your chance to get the tickets. It's going to be in front of the Mirage. It's going to be a great spot for them. On top of that, I've been following a little bit of information about the Formula One. Um, as far as I'm aware of, it's going to be November 16th or the 18th. So they're going to have a whole bunch of other events going on at the same time. So it's going to be something great for the not just for the Formula One fans, but also for the families, and especially um, because this is the first Formula One, obviously, in Las Vegas, and there's never happened before, so it's pretty hyped up.
That sounds kind of cool. I don't know if it'd be my forte, but I mean, it definitely sounds something different to try and go see and experience. I mean,
Well,
I guess that is the one positive side of living in Vegas is there is so much always happening in Vegas that you can always every weekend you can try something different and kind of get just a new experience and explore a little bit.
see, and interesting enough, well, I was reading a couple of news articles, and we I noticed that we're coming back up in entertainment, the capital entertainment of the U.S. And right now we've been favored. We went up from 41%, I believe it was 62% for events as of last month. So we're coming back. We're coming back strong, and it's a great thing for all local businesses and all the communities as well. That we thrived on the tourism and all these special events for these tourists.
Yes, we can't have Vegas without tourism.
Definitely not.
All right, I want to touch back again on the Foodie Fest or the Foodie-land that is happening again.
I love it when
Um,
you talk about food.
oh man, if you guys are following them on Facebook or TikTok or Instagram or anything, check out the food that they are selling because anytime I get on my phone, something about that Foodie-land is popping up and my mouth just starts watering. I'm like, oh, that looks so good. There's so much food that I want to try there. I'll probably end up trying two things, honestly, and then not eating the rest of it. But everything that I am seeing, it just looks so good. And not only that, though, but they have like a whole bunch of other vendors that they're posting as well that don't just sell food, they sell, merchandise and like pops and, little jewelry and some
Yeah, I did
clothes. And I
notice
thought
that.
that was kind of interesting as well, too, that they're not just specific on food, but Oh man, their food looks so good. Again, that is happening March 24th through the 26th as the first weekend. The second weekend is going to be March 31st through April 2nd. It's $5 entry free. It's happening at the Las Vegas Speedway. Um, I can tell you what, that we're going to go down there this weekend, take some cool videos and pictures of food, and try to get a little bit of experience of that and see how it comes out. Um,
I'm gonna gain
yes.
some weight, but
He gains weight, and I get a weekend of not having to cook. I'm all right with that a little bit.
I cook. No, it's for the foodies out there. It's always exciting to see these kind of things. I'm actually very interested to see what kind of additional interest that they bring about, because you said that they bring some vendors as well as like pop stores and
Yeah.
stuff like that. So you know it's definitely going to be different than the ones that we've dealt with before, because it's not just about food, and then you got the little miniature circus or sorry, the little mini fair that they have in there with the rides.
I think they're still gonna have that though for the little kids and stuff.
They're so expensive though sometimes.
Oh man,
Yeah.
I know my kids see it, and our middle one, he just instantly, Mom, can I go on this? Can I go on this? And I'm just like, it's like $20 to just ride a little circle, sir. I No, we take you to Disneyland. That's enough. you know. All right. A few other things that I would like to possibly talk about is last week we talked about the wine walk. I did a little bit more research on that. So it is an actual wine walk. It's by Make a Wish Foundation.
Okay.
Everyone knows what Make a Wish is. It's happening April 1st. The tickets are $50 from what I was reading up on. It's $50 to do it. It's from 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. It's 3 hours long. Apparently, on their website, they're going to have over a dozen different wine tasting events and a whole bunch of food sampling. It's happening at the Village at Lake Las Vegas. So if you guys are into wine and all that bougie stuff, go ahead and try to make it out there. And even if you're not into all that, if you wanted to just walk, and all the proceeds, I believe, just go to the Make-A-Wish. They're trying to make some money for all the good things that they try to do for everyone.
Oh, that's certainly something to check out, especially if you're into the wine. I don't believe I ever I haven't had much of a taste for wine, to be honest. But
I'm not a fan of it.
I've had a couple of different wines. One of my old bosses, he actually, he liked to purchase this wine. I think he had like a membership kind of thing where he gets like a cluster of wines like once a month or something.
It tastes like sour grapes to me, honestly. I mean, even at our wedding, we tried champagne, and I kind of spit that a little bit right out. That was an acquired taste. Same with wine. Um, the last thing that I want to talk about is I found this consignment pop up a while back ago. It's called As They Grow, and that's happening again. It's happening April 19th through the 23rd. It's actually happening around us this time around. It's going to be happening at South Racetrack. Little bit about As They Grow is it is a consignment store, mainly for kids, but not just for kids. I know we've gone to a few of them in the past. I found them with our second son. They have a whole bunch of baby items, from clothes to walkers to strollers to
I've seen cribs.
yeah,
Cribs,
cribs,
toys.
toys, even adult beds were there last time actually.
I feel like we saw like two queen beds.
Yeah, they
So,
had queen beds, some furniture around the house,
what
kitchen
is
gadgets.
what is a consignment store? So those kind of things, it's kind of like you throw your garage sales all together. So,
Oh,
uh,
it's amazing, you guys. If you guys have little kids, or you're expecting mothers, or anything like that, you should really check them out. If you want to get in earlier, they do ask. I think we had paid. I think it was like $8, or maybe not even that much.
I believe it was $5.
to get in
They
earlier.
reduced the price. They reduced the price. They have a little incentive if you check in through their Facebook group. So there's also another incentive right there to check them out on their Facebook page. We'll definitely put their details down in the description below.
They also have deals though too, where if you're a firefighter or a teacher as CCSD or police or EMT or anything like that along those lines. They have deals for that too, where I believe you get low discount rates or early bird specials as well.
I believe so.
I know when we had our last son, we went there, and I think we spent like $250. But in all honesty, all the stuff that we got, it lasted him throughout the year and a
Yeah.
half. I think he just grew out of everything that we just bought him there. I mean, we got walkers and jumpers and mamaroos and all that nonsense, and we paid less than 250, and I didn't have to buy another baby thing
We did.
again.
I believe we paid less than $250, but we were expecting it to last until he was two. He just unfortunately had like 20 growth spurts in between.
Yeah, my
So
son's fat, everyone. So, I mean,
he's
he's
not
already
fat.
in a
He's just
3T and he's 18 months old. I do see a problem with that. But if you're expecting or you know someone or anything along those lines, you should really check them out. It's really worth it. You save a couple bucks, and they one of the good things that I loved about them is they have standards. And everyone knows if you have kids, kids grow out of clothes and shoes and everything so quickly
yeah.
that, sometimes, especially at a young age like that, it's hard to keep trying to buy them new clothes, especially with other things going up in price nowadays. Uh, so as they grow, they have certain standards of what clothes have to look like and all that. And I do think it's definitely worth it. I think we might go depending on what we might need. I don't know. But it's definitely worth checking out.
Yeah, I believe so because even if you're not one looking to buy for yourself, I mean, if you have a significant other or a family member that just had babies, or if you or somebody has excess baby stuff or kid stuff that you no longer need and is in decent condition, you could always also sign up to for their consignment and sell your products as well. So that way, you'll be able to offer that to another family who might not necessarily have the funds nor to supply their kids with all the bare necessities.
Yeah, it's a really cool thing of
Oh,
yeah, it's a really cool thing of what they have going on there. I absolutely love them. I think we might actually go to this one. We're probably looking for a sit and stand stroller, so I think that might actually just be working out in our favor.
speaking of which, Disney World, we're going to definitely be running some footage. I'm actually going to be testing out one of my very favorite cameras, so be on the lookouts for that footage. We will be posting it up, and it's going to be something that I believe would be different for our channel.
That sounds like a lot of fun. I know I'm counting down the days for Disney World. I'm just a little kid inside, and I'm like, woohoo! It can't
I
come
am
any
bracing.
faster.
I am
Him,
bracing with
he's
my
bracing
wallet.
his wallet, and me, I'm just like, let's go, let's go, let's go.
But on top of that, I also wanted to bring up one last thing: is the amazing Las Vegas Comic Con. They're still looking for people, Pokemon players, TCG, to participate in their open tournament. Right now, they are in need of about 8 to 10 people, not just for the panel, but also for the tournament itself. Um, as always, contact Deanna Robinson. We will post her information down in the description below. You could also see a little glimpse in the banner below me. Post edit, obviously. But another thing that I wanted to bring up about the special guests, one particular name that just popped up to me over the weekend was Charles Martinet. And I know that I'm not saying exactly right. Okay. But he is the voice of Mario from Super Mario World, Super Mario Brothers. Ever since 1992, he's had a long-standing career of being the voice of Mario. And he also had, I found out something interesting as well, that he was the one who created Luigi, Wario, and Waluigi. And, it's very exciting to have him there. It's a childhood game for me. Something that I grew up on. It's something that started me with the whole gaming. And I'd be excited to go and see him. He will also be hosting the weekend esports tournament for the amazing Las Vegas Comic Convention. So they're going to have a Super Smash Bros. Tournament alongside with a Mario Kart tournament.
So I'm so down for the Mario Kart. On the Super Smash Brothers, I'm that person where I'm just sitting there pushing buttons, and he don't play with me anymore because I beat him. Because all I do is just push buttons.
Well, that's just cheating,
It's part of the game.
There's no skill in just button smashing.
It says smash.
Oh
I mean, that's what you got to do.
Well, when you keep using the parry hit. No, just block. Okay, yeah, you know what. But yes, it's going to be amazing. Las Vegas Comic Convention is going to happen April 28th through the 30th. And kids 10 and under are going to be free. So definitely, if you have the kids, you want to take them there. Not just for the tournaments. They have panels going on. They have a lot of comic book artists that I'm very interested in meeting as well as a lot of voice actors and actresses. So it's definitely going to be something very big. We'll also add their link on our description for you guys to be able to see all of their panelists, all of their authors and artists, and as well as all of their guests. So it's very exciting spring that's coming up for Las Vegas. We're very excited to be a part of it. We want to be able to bring it to your guys' home, and we are very thankful for you guys to have us as one of your news outlets. We appreciate everything. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It definitely helps us being able to spread out to others and making sure that we can continue improving not just our news towards you, but also the video and audio as we move forward.
All right, so that seems like that is the end of it for today. We wanted to wish you guys and hope you guys all had a good, happy St. Patrick's Day from the previous weekend.
I still have bruises.
All right. Be sure to follow us on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and I don't know if we have a Twitter yet.
Yes.
We do. All right. So he deals with all the techie guys, so that's all on him. All right. Thank you guys.
All
Bye.
right. Have a good night.